Today is a cleaning day. Come on, let's get started. Well, this is where we live, just in the northeast of Ipswich, and as you can see the blossoms now coming out on the trees. The close is looking rather pretty, which means it's time to go out in the motorhome. Today I'm going to be cleaning and tidying and just getting a bit organised. As you can see, he's in his sleeping position. This is Bertie the Badger, and it's a bit tight there. I have already taken the wheel clamps off and removed the security from inside, which I'm not going to talk about. Well, let's get that Mini out of the way. Dan's gone to work. We'll get the motorhome off the fence and get started. Now, for those of you that store your vehicles at home, like me, you need to make sure before you purchase your vehicle it will fit on your drive. This is a close call. Bertie is 8 metres long if you include the cycle rack. So if we run along the back here, you'll see that the garage doors here are pretty tight at the back. We just tuck underneath the guttering. We're tight against the fence the other side, and you think, well, how does he get that in there? I do it on my own, and I have one little trick which I'll let you into the secret on. I have 2 bricks, which you probably see. I put the brick on the white paint mark, take it out now because I'm now going to pull forward, but I've got another one on the back here as well. So as soon as I ride onto those bricks, I don't ride over them, just push up, nudge up against them, and I know that I'm then not going to go through into the garage. So before you ask the question, what equipment do we use? No surprises really. A bucket or 2, a series of old and new sponges. Use the older ones for doing the wheels and under the arches, and a series of cloths, a hose with one of these little gadgety things on, which you can change the jets on, so you don't force water into any unfortunate places. And at the moment I'm sticking with Fenwicks. I've used that for many years on the caravans, and stuck with them. A couple of paint brushes for getting in those little nooks and crannies, and a pole brush, which is here, a pair of steps, which is here, and propped up at the back there my ladder, which I'm going to stretch onto the roof with and just make sure the solar panel is clean, and hose down and wash down the roof. And I have got several microfiber cloths of different sizes here. So there's one larger one there and a couple at the top that are protecting the motorhome from the ladder. I'm not sure if you can see that because the sun is quite bright. So without further ado, roll my sleeves up. Oh, haven't got any. And let's get started then. I said that a few minutes ago, I'm sure. Here we go. Okay, so we're up on the roof. I'm just checking the solar panel and about to jet off some of this dust. And we were in Felixstowe 2 weeks ago, and the seagulls are larger than life there, so I'm just cleaning up after them as well. Just get this done and then we'll be back down on terra firma. A little bit of this to get us started. Already wet, so a little bit of this just to rub it in after about a minute. And this is where the paintbrush comes in handy. Never ever squirt your hose straight into these grills. just a moist, not saturated sponge, but a moist sponge after you've been in with the paintbrush. A little bit of Fenwick's, you can see it's quite grubby in there. Incidentally, I work top to bottom, and I don't think there's a right or wrong way, although I have seen other people work bottom up, but I don't. My theory is I don't want to drag all that dirt that's at road level and grit, particularly after winter. I don't want to drag all that grit up the van, which you do if you start from the bottom up. So I start with the cleanest bits and work down. Well, we've been all round with the sponge and the Fenwick's and cleaned off all the black streaks, well, most of them anyway, and next job is just polish it up and shine it up a bit. We live in a very hard water area, so it tends to get sort of blobs of water, and you can see that best on the mirrors down here. Lots of blobs on the window there, chalky marks. So now we're going to get them off and I'll show you what with. This little chap here, and I've had him a couple of years now, only need a capful in a bucket of clear fresh water, and you can see it's been in my garage for a little while, and the label's coming off, but still works. We're going to give that a go with a bucket of water, clear water, a couple of capfuls of that in the bucket, and then sponge it on and wipe it off either with a leather or a very soft cloth, a microfiber cloth. What a shine!